What's going on, everyone? Crypto Renegade here again with another video for you. And in today's video, we are going to be doing part 2 of the setup and review of the SecuX V20, as you can see on my screen here. So in the previous video, which I'll link down below if you haven't seen, I do an unboxing and kind of go over the basics of this wallet. And in this video, I just wanted to do kind of a walkthrough of setting it up, what the process is, how the web wallet works, and so on and so forth. But as you can see in the picture here, this device is a mobile device, so it does work via Bluetooth, and it also does work via a web wallet. And for the purposes of this video, I'm going to be doing the demo on the web wallet, but it is Bluetooth 5 compatible, so if you have an iOS or an Android, there's a free app that you can do everything that I'm about to show you here. You can also set up and do through the app as well. So as you can see here, here is the device itself. It has a full color screen. Prior to starting this video, I did do a recovery seed initialization process. So when I first power on the device, there's a single button right here. When you power on the device, it asks you to set a 4 to 8 digit PIN. You enter that on the touch screen on the device here, and then it takes you through setting up your 24-word recovery seed phrase, and then it gives you one of these cards where you can go ahead and write that down. And then once you do that, it actually takes you through a step of manually typing it through. There's a full keyboard on here. You can enter it on the device, and it has you confirm all of the 24 words. So it does take a little bit of time, but they do that for security purposes. Then once you do that, all you're going to want to do is go to the SecuX.com website, and then you're going to click on the very top here, which is My Wallet. Okay, and then from here, it's going to ask you if you want to connect to Bluetooth or USB. So if you have Bluetooth on your computer, you can connect via Bluetooth there, and it will generate an OTP or a one-time password for you. That will allow you to connect it wirelessly to your computer. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm just going to do the USB. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in my device here into the USB-C cable, and then I'm going to click USB. Okay, I'm going to power on my device. And then it's asking for my PIN on the device, so I'm going to enter in my PIN. And then it comes up with the default saying there's no account available. It has a QR code, and it gives you instructions on how to set up your first account. So as you can see here, it does have the SecuX, which is the default name that I named this wallet. So I'm going to go ahead in here and click Connect. And as you can see, if you bought this wallet and you didn't upgrade the firmware, I did that before the video here, but if you didn't for any reason upgrade the firmware, this first pop-up screen here is going to have you plug it in and upgrade the firmware and the bootloader. So you can also do that if you click on this gear icon in the top right corner. It gives you the general versions for the MCU firmware and the security element firmware. And then you can go to update here, and this will tell you how to plug it in, start, and then reconnect the device via USB. I will say that the actual web wallet here, it doesn't look very flashy or very fancy, but it definitely gets the job done. So it gives you the changelog of the different versions of the firmware. And so on and so forth. So I just upgraded the firmware to the latest version here, which added digibyte support right before this video. I just didn't want to do all that initialization on the video. But as soon as you plug it in, if it's not on the latest firmware, it will ask you to update. And the update only took me about 2 minutes, so it was very, very quick. So if we go back to the main wallet here, if I actually click this button over here, it lets you know that there's an iOS app for mobile, which again is free, and you can do everything that I'm showing you here on the iOS app as well. So right now there's only a handful of native coins. You got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Binance Coin, Grossel Coin, and Digibyte. And they're going to be adding some new coins as time goes on with new firmware upgrades, so keep that in mind. So just to kind of show you a little demo, I mean, this is probably the simplest and the cleanest interface that I've ever seen here. Just for these testing purposes, I'm going to go ahead and click Bitcoin. It's parsing the device accounts. Okay, and it's asking me to add account. So I'm going to name this one Crypto Renegade. And on the screen now, it is showing on as you can see here, it's showing that I named the account, and it's 0. You can edit the account name, or you can set up more wallets if you want, or you can trash it. And as you can see here, it initialized it on the device screen as well. So as you can see, Crypto Renegade 0 BTC on the portfolio. So anything that you do on the iOS app or on the web app here, it's going to show immediately. So if I want to add more wallets, oh, I'm sorry, this is just showing the transaction history. So if I want to go ahead and send and receive, I can. If I want to receive, it's giving me a Bitcoin wallet address, and then as you can see on the device, get rid of this. Sorry about that. As you can see, there is a QR code on the device as well. So if you're actually using it from, if you're transferring it from like a phone wallet or anything like that, you just click receiving address, yes, and then you just click done on the device, and you can actually go ahead and either copy and paste the address if it's on the web, or you can just scan the QR code on the large color touchscreen here. So pretty interesting there. If you want to send, as you can see, this is the very, very simple modal that pops up here with 4 steps: details, verification, send, and status. If you click this little QR code icon, it'll ask you if you want to use your camera. You can block or allow. So if you actually have a QR code on your phone, you can hold it up to your device's camera or your computer's camera, and it will automatically scan it for you. I'm not going to enable it here, or you can just copy and paste the recipient address in here, the amount that you want. Let's do 0.01. Network fee, you can either customize it however many Satoshis per byte you want to do, depending on how quickly you want it to be confirmed on the blockchain. And you can customize how low or how high the fee is, depending on how quickly you want it done. And you just click continue and so on and so forth. So it's a pretty actual straightforward process here. This is just sort of a demo on setting up and initializing it on Bitcoin. If I want to go back and I want to delete this wallet, or I want to edit it and just name it test wallet, you can kind of customize it here and do whatever you need to do, and it will show the balance in the portfolio here. If I want to go to Ethereum, same thing, add the account. Let's do test ETH. Okay, it's going to create it, same thing here. So you can rename it, you can send, you can receive. All you have to do is click on it here. If you want to add any ERC20 tokens, you just put in the token name. As you can see in the drop-down menu, ERC20 tokens, BNB, USD Coin, Maker, VChain, True USD, Zilliqa, Omise Go, ZRX, Holo token, Chainlink, USDT. So these are the default token names that will actually work on here. You just have to enter in which one you want. So in this case, do Holo token, which is an ERC20 token. Here's the token contract. You can choose or customize how many decimals you want, and that's just the number of characters here. And then you go click add. And then what it will do is show you right here on the device screen. I did test ETH, test Holo. Everything that I do on the web interface is showing up here. So basically, you can customize and add your ERC20 tokens depending on what you need. So I'm going to close out of here just so you can show that. And then if you just want to do straight Ethereum, send, receive, same exact process as well, and we'll show you what the gas rate is. You can choose low, medium, high, or custom, and that's your main two, your Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ripple, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, BNB or Binance coin, Grosso coin, and Digibyte. As you can see, this interface is very, very basic. So it's not too confusing. It's not very flashy or not very aesthetically pleasing, in my opinion, but it gets the job done, as you can see. So the iOS app is actually a lot better. It actually looks a lot more modern, a lot more updated. This is just the basic web wallet, and for the purposes of this video, to record this on my computer, I just wanted to give you kind of a front-hand view of how this all works. Now, in the description down below, I'll give you a link to get one of these wallets. You can choose any of the SecuX wallets, and if you use the coupon code Bitcoin LOCKUP, all one word, you will receive 10% off at checkout, which is the highest level discount that they're offering right now. So if you want the V20, the W20, which is another video I'll be doing shortly on the demonstration, and that one also is Bluetooth enabled in a different form factor. And then they have an entry-level wallet, which is USB or web wallet compatible only, and that enters in at $99 is the full price, or $89 with my discount. So If you get this one, the SecuX V20, which is their highest level wallet, it's got the really nice quality, stainless steel, aluminum, and they're kind of their full big screen form factor. The retail is $149.99, and then with my discount, I believe it drops it down to about $134. So if you're interested in getting one of these Bluetooth wireless wallets, as you can see, the interface is super simple, super easy to understand. They're going to be adding more coins as time goes on. But these are the default apps that you can do. And if you want to, like I said, if you want to go ahead and add on some custom ERC20 tokens, you can do that as well. You just want to go ahead and click the plus. Oh, sorry, not the plus. You just want to go ahead and click edit. This is test ETH if I want to do hollow token, or if I want to add or minus an ERC20. Let's say I want to do USD coin. This will give you the token contract number, however many decimals you want. Click add. It'll automatically populate, and you can have up to 200 accounts on this device. So there's no real limit other than 200 different wallets or 200 different accounts that you can send as many coins as you want to. If you want Bitcoin Cash, this does support the cash address function as well, so everything is valid and up to date. But just wanted to give you a quick overview. This is a simple online interface. You can do everything and more on the iOS and Android app as well. And it took me only, before I started the video, it only took me about 5 to 10 minutes to set up the PIN on the device, set up the recovery words, and then upgrading the firmware as soon as I log in. So I'm going to wrap this up here. If you have any questions or comments, leave it down below, and I will be sure to answer them. If you liked this video, it brought you any value in any way, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down to let me know what I can change. And then if you are new to the channel and you like to see tutorials and setups and reviews of the latest hardware wallets, go ahead and subscribe. That's it for today's video. Crypto Renegade out.